Now I know what you're thinking, Logan, Spider Hands, whatever the hell, man. I made a video on stocks about a week ago for EA, and they were about here-ish. Okay, they're about that 87, 83 mark. And now we're slowly getting worse, and now they've risen to this. Now they've risen to this again. They've gone from 79 to 104, and surely that must be sustainable, right? Surely this means you should invest in EA. Fuck no, you shouldn't. Fuck no, you shouldn't. Fuck no. One, very simply, there is no reason to expect that the stock will continue to rise. We haven't had Anthem out yet. We don't know how well it's going to sell. If Anthem does do well, you might see a 10 to 15% increase, which I guess if you've got like hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend on electronic art stocks, it might be worth it. But I'd recommend, honestly, if you're going to trade, investing before the launch if you genuinely feel that Anthem is going to do well, and then just sell once you hit that 10% mark. Just short it. This though is freakish. This is because of Apex Legends, a game which I acknowledged at the start of my last video, and I'm releasing this a day later because I don't want the last video to seem like a I didn't want that last. I'm kind of annoyed. The moment I fucking upload a video, right, is the day where suddenly their stocks have just like climbed back up again. This just demonstrates how one good thing can spark an entire market to just go and just sink their money right into something again. Because people have obviously been desperate for a chance to fucking invest in these guys. It makes me wonder whether people sold their stocks in EA knowing that other people would fire sale, and then they waited until it hit the bottom, which is probably what happened, to be honest. It probably explains this fucking bit here where it went down to 80. Whatever the fuck. It's probably people just wanting to lose their selling their stocks at high, and then waiting for the people in the second layer to then get rid of their stocks, and then buying when it was low again and continuously making profit. Because if that was the case, they've done incredibly well. The experienced investors have made a lot of money out of this. If they sold it when they were at like, I don't know, 92, and then they started buying again when it hit 80, then they've basically made $14 per share, which is $21 New Zealand per share. So if you had 10,000 shares in EA, you would have made like X amount of like $210,000 in the space of a day. It's fucking insane. And look how much it's gone up as well. It's gone up to like 102 or 104 or something like that. So you've made a lot of money if you were smart enough to trade at this point. But like, my point still stands about investing in EA. If we look back at this chart, it's still very, very, very low in comparison to where they were. This is a spike, and it's because of what's happened with Apex Legends. It's because people see, oh, finally EA have managed to be responsible for a game that isn't shit. And that shouldn't be something to celebrate. Why is that something to celebrate? EA weren't even directly responsible for this game. The developers were responsible for this game. EA weren't involved in a lot of the development for this game. And now EA are the ones making lots and lots of money from people reinvesting in stocks. Or because someone else made a game that makes them look like they're reasonable, when in fact we don't. For all we know, EA wanted to do more in terms of the monetization for this game, and the other developers were like, fuck no, don't touch it. Now, if Anthem doesn't get fucked with, like, and if they take a leaf out of Apex's book, you will actually be, this will be fine. This will be totally cool. It'll be super chill. There'll be no issues whatsoever. It just depends on whether EA can continue to not... If they can avoid fucking up Anthem, it'll be fine. If they fuck up Anthem, don't expect this to increase much. If they don't fuck up Anthem, it'll probably go up 5-10%. The rush of Apex Legends is only so far you can go when you've got a publisher like EA that is only releasing 2 games once every few months. And let's not forget that this is also a company that like lost this much of their market share within like 7 months, or much of their stock value in 7 months. This is because of Apex Legends. Don't be fooled by it. Just be careful, okay? Just be careful. I know there's a linear curve here. You also got to remember there's a lot of people who are maybe more experienced than you are who are investing and who know to sell high and buy low. So just be careful, okay? Maybe just wait until the next drop when EA fucks it up next and then go for it then.